Welcome to the 2018 Living Legends Award. We're so glad to see you guys. It's such an honor to be here. Tonight we've got 5 great citizens who have served, who have actually committed their life to serving others. Such an honor to be here to celebrate them tonight. At this time we're going to, if you'll please rise for the posting of the colors.
Detail 4, slide 2, colors hold. Right, stand, 4. Jesus,
I'm not Jabon Gouch. My name is Rhonda Beaver, and I will be your MC tonight. The Living Legends was started in 2005. After tonight, we will have 44 inductees. It's such an honor to be here. It was actually started by former Principal Chief A.D. Ellis, who I think is in the crowd with us tonight. I don't know where he's at, but I know he's here. So there he is over there. Hello, Principal Chief A.D. Ellis. So thank you guys for being here. At this time, I'm going to invite our Principal Chief, James R. Floyd, to the podium. He will do the introduction of the dignitaries, and we will begin the presentation. Thank you.
Good evening. It's Jay, everyone. I guess Rhonda and I are probably the B team here tonight, so we're filling in, and so forgive us if we have a few slip-ups. Our heart's in the right place, and it's an honor to be before you today and to have this ceremony to recognize our honorees tonight. So I want you to feel welcome and that you feel that you're part of our family, because we're all one big family, and it's great to have you here. It's my honor this evening to recognize the dignitaries that are here, and so I'd like to begin first by recognizing former Chief A.D. Ellis. Chief, would you stand, please? So not only do we trace our living legends back to you, Chief Ellis, but I think this building also was built under your administration. So we owe you a lot of gratitude, and so I'm so glad that you could be here this afternoon. We have also with us tonight the royalty of the Muscogee Nation, and if I could have you please stand and be recognized, our junior Miss, Louisa Arjo, and our Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Nina Fox. Also want to recognize Second Chief Lewis Hicks. I also want to recognize our Speaker, Lucian Tiger III. Lucian. And to his right, our second Speaker, David Hill. David. Also on the council, Dale Beaver. Dale, would you please stand? At the same table is Mr. James Jennings from OKMULGEE District. Also pleased to have Joyce Deere from Muscogee District. Joyce, there you are, I'm sorry. Mark Randolph. Mark, would you please stand, from Wagner, Mays, Rogers District. Mr. Pete Beaver is from Muscogee District. Pete. Rufus Scott from Duggabuchee. Rufus, where'd you go? There. Thomasine Yahola Osborne from Duggabuchee District as well. Thomasine, glad to have you here. And any other National Council members that I overlooked? Okay, thank you. Let's see. Also would like to have just the cabinet members of the administration please stand. I see you're in the place. George Taylor, our new controller, who's just been here a few weeks. Our tribal administrator, Jerry McPeak. Mr. Greg Anderson, Secretary of Education and Training. Welcome. And also can't leave without recognizing Second Chief's wife, Miss Gloria Hicks. Would you please stand? And my wife, Carol Floyd. And of course, my mom, Margaret. Would you please stand? So, welcome all of you, and let's have a good evening. And with that, Rhonda, I'll turn it back over to you.
So this time we're going to do the presentation of the living legends. If Mr. Thomas Yahola could come up. Mr. Yahola is of the Deer Clan. He's devoted 27 years serving the Muscogee Creek Nation. He has served in the U.S. Army. He established the Muscogee Nation Honor Guard in 1995, providing the families of deceased Muscogee Creek veterans with military detail and flag presentation. He is the Miko of Tallahassee Ceremonial Ground. Please, let's honor Mr. Thomas Yahola.
Take a step or two to your left.
Our next living legend is Richard Larney. Mr. Richard Larney is of the Wind Clan. He's devoted approximately 50 years of service to his country, state, county, city, and the Muscogee Creek Nation. He has served in the U.S. Army as a military police officer for 6 years. He served as Henrietta Chief of Police for 27 years. He served as the Muscogee Creek Nation Light Horse Chief of Police. He has also served on multiple boards, such as the OKMULGEE County Jail Board, the Henrietta City Council, Cree Oaks Mental Health Board, ILMC and Reintegration Program Board, and he was also the Henrietta Mayor for 8 years. Let's give him a round of applause. It's such a great honor. Our next inductee is Miss Edna Belcher. Miss Edna Belcher, she is a member of the Wind Clan. Her tribal town is Alabama Quasati. She worked for the Muscogee Creek Nation Eufaula Dormitory as a cook for 27 plus years and for the Fountainhead Lodge as a cook for 20 plus years. She's a member of the West Eufaula Indian Baptist Church. She is also a member of the Indian community, and she has served as the first chairman. She's also served as a treasurer for 19 years. On October 27, 2016, the Eufaula Indian community honored Edna by naming their nutrition center the Edna Belcher Elder Nutrition Center. Let's give her a round of applause. is Scott Roberts. Mr. Scott Roberts is of the Turtle Clan. He's an artist replicating the early mound builders' traditional pottery of the late Woodland and Mississippian period. He has received several awards and recognition in numerous art shows throughout Oklahoma, North Carolina, Indiana, New Mexico, and Arizona. Give him a round of applause. Our next recipient is Dr. Kelly Roberta Moore. Dr. Moore is of the Bear Clan. She's received her medical degree from Tulsa Medical College, University of Oklahoma, specializing in pediatrics. She's served approximately 20 plus years with Indian Health Service as a clinician, consultant, and administrator. And she's also served as captain in the U.S. Public Health Service. She's received many awards and recognitions, such as the Public Health Service Outstanding Service Medical, PHS Commendation Medal, PHS Achievement Medal, PHS Crisis Response Service Award, and many others. Her passion for her people and other Native American communities led her to advocate for child and adults with diabetes. Served on many national committees, such as the National Diabetes Education Program Diabetes in Children and Adolescents Work Group for the National Institutes of Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. She was the first Native American woman to chair on the American Academy of Pediatrics Committee on Native American Child Health. She currently resides in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and is an associate professor at the Center for American Indian and Alaskan Native Health at the Colorado School of Public Health. Let's give her a round of applause.
I wanted to personally thank each one of our honorees tonight and for your contributions to the local community, to Muscogee Creek Nation, to the state, and to the United States as well. As we had Mr. Larney, veteran of the Army, and so a veteran of Public Health Service as well. So, you know, we're very honored. I also want to say that this year was probably the toughest year in selecting people because we had so many applicants, and so we reached a compromise. Usually we recognize 4 people per year. This year we expanded it to 5, and that still didn't seem to be enough, but we wanted to make sure that it remains special, and so you know, we were able to expand it to 1. Gosh, I've known Thomas probably pretty much all my life, and watched him in his many roles in serving the tribe. Mr. Larney, I remember when he was on the council, and I think when you were the light horse, did we have 1 officer at that time? We were just getting started, and so, and did double duty as chief of police at Henrietta, I think at the same time. So, you know, that was a long time back, and gosh, probably the late 70s or early 80s, I believe. And so, you know, appreciate that. And I know that with Edna, you've probably touched the lives of thousands of students over the years at the Yahola dorm, and admire the fact that you still, you're like the grandma, one of the grandmas of the dormitory there. And you know, that's priceless when the kids come and come up to you and give you a hug. And Mr. Roberts taking the time and studying the techniques of our ancient designs and incorporating them into your work, and then teaching others. I understand you're now doing the mentorship program with the Oklahoma City Creek Association, and I think that's amazing. And so, as you can see, everybody brings something special. And I think as Muscogee Creek people, MVTO, that, you know, it means so much to us that we have these people who, you know, give of their talents and time back to the nation. And I was just, as I walked in and saw Mr. Larney, I thought, you're probably the first one here today, because at the council meetings, when I walk in, I see you first, and you're the first one there in the lobby. So I think it's always been that way. So, you know, there's just, there's the aspect of each one of you that adds a dimension that's just so precious to the nation. And so on behalf of Muscogee Creek Nation, and I just want to say thanks to all of you. Speaker, I want to just thank you as well, and the National Council, for your support. And want to also thank Second Chief, because when it comes down to making the selections, he and I have to get involved, and you know, it's hard, and it was very hard this year because we had such great people. And so I think that, you know, you had some tough competition, but it's your time to be recognized. And so we hope you enjoy this time, this year, this festival, and enjoy it.
Well, thank you guys. It was such an honor to have you guys, such an honor to be able to recognize some Five Creek citizens. We sure appreciate their service to the nation, their service to other people as well. Definitely something to be proud of as a Creek citizen. So thank you once again, Mado. At this time, we're going to retire the colors.